Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Chantal. So today we have yet another wig review. I'm really on a flow with this. I feel like I need to get back into like my makeup, my clothing, but for now, the wigs, I am having a great time with my collection. So today we're going to be reviewing this gorgeous chocolate AliPearl wig. If you guys have seen previously, I have already reviewed and bought before as well their deep wave, their deep curly. That's kind of what they are very much well known for, and it is nice to kind of try a different style because I feel like, you know, it's easy, I think, for curly hair to be done right. I think sometimes with straight it is very unforgiving. Like if the hair's not good, it's not good. So today I'm going to be talking you guys through kind of my obviously we're going to see the packaging, the quality of the hair, my thoughts, styling it and installing it and stuff. If you have been here before, you know I am not the one for installations, figuring it out as I go along. So this is not going to be the most perfect, this isn't like the flawless way to install wigs or anything. This is a safe space for you guys who are beginners as well. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions on the unit, specs and everything about the hair will be, I'm going to obviously go through them and they will be in the description box below. 5x5 closures are life. That is me all over, will always be my first choice. Like another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. I will forever have this as my number one. But anyway, yeah, let's get into it and I hope you guys enjoy. So this is the packaging, pretty standard, the satin bag for storage. This is a 22-inch 5x5 closure, as I mentioned, and it's 180 density. Now, I really wanted you guys to see the colour in the light. I feel like I really love the richness of this brown. It kind of feels like it's got somewhat highlights to it and a lot of body and movement in it as well. So you can see they have these shorter bits of hair at the front already for when you do your baby hair styling, that kind of thing. And you can see how the lace was looking pre-tinting and bleaching and plucking, all of that. So this is how it came originally. You've got the combs on the inside, 3 on the side, 1 at the back. And this is how the hair was looking after I had bleached the knot. So I feel like I could, again, go back in here with the bleach just to really make it look invisible. But for now, it'll do. And then I obviously put it on my wig head and go ahead with plucking the hairline to try and make it look as natural as possible. And I'll do a bit at a time, kind of stop, check, and then go back in with tweezing so as not to over pluck. Now, this is the hair after it was also tinted. So I use my foundation just on the hairline and the parting. And you can see the difference between the lace, how it was before and how it is now. And then that's kind of, yeah, next step is to cut the lace. Obviously, you guys know zigzag line makes the hairline kind of appear a little bit more natural than if you cut it straight. And this is how the wig was looking kind of just straight on my head. You can see there where I was saying I could probably go in with some more bleach for those knots. But in the meantime, I'm just going to install with the ORS grip gel glue. Wait till it's tacky, then you just pop it on. This is so straightforward, like you guys know, as I mentioned, just vibes. And I also use the edges brush to kind of press everything into place, because if you use your finger it could kind of get the white marks and we don't want that. I use some barber tape to tie things down. I apply a little bit of concealer on the hairline just to give it that definition as well. And then it's time to take it off. And this is the finished look. Like you can see some of the hairs kind of glued down when they weren't supposed to, so I just peel those off. And then I'm gonna kind of create some mini baby hairs. You guys know I don't always do baby hairs, but I felt like for this unit it was good to kind of use the mousse to make everything just appear a little bit more natural on the hairline. So literally just going in at an angle and then gelling those baby hairs down. And yeah, this is like a super quick install, I feel like, compared to normal, especially because I've not like curled or, you know, done anything further to the hair. But I used a hot comb to flatten obviously the top of the wig, and I have to say I'm happy with the results. Okay, so I literally just tied that down again, and this is the finished look. Like, now you guys know, if you have seen any of my previous wig tutorials, that I don't normally do kind of anything really with the edges, but I feel like this one just needed that little bit something. So it's very minimal still. As you can see, I just kind of brought the little like not fringe, like the little strands of hair that was shorter anyway, and I just kind of just trimmed those a little bit, and this is what we are working with. I'm very happy with it. I do think that I can probably go back in and bleach the knots one more time, because I feel like it's like sometimes it's like, are they stubborn or am I like a little bit nervous? Like I really didn't want to have to over bleach them and kind of go back and fix it like I have in the past. So I was trying to preempt that, so I feel like bit by bit I will get to exactly where I want to be with the knots. But other than that, very happy with the hair. The quality as well feels so good. And I just wanted you guys to see the actual length of the hair on me. I did go in and curl the ends eventually, and this is how it was looking. I'm very happy. Cannot complain. Obviously, I think I missed that middle section of my hair. So yeah, I do always feel like I get my final thoughts on a wig only after I've curled the whole thing and seen how the curls hold up. Now obviously these are just very loose curls at the ends, nothing to kind of, I didn't even hold them too long or spray them or anything. So that to me isn't going to be like a sufficient judgment on the curls. But as far as the hair generally goes, I have worn it straight, like I wore it straight the other day, it stayed straight, no shedding, that kind of thing. So generally overall, I am very happy. I will let you guys know in the comments below after, you know, if there's ever a time that I wear it and curl it, just to let you guys know kind of how it holds the curls. But other than that, I feel like they did a good job. AliPearl really did a good job with the quality of the hair, and no complaints for me. Like the only thing I will say again is this is a mistake that I have made before. When will I learn my lesson? Definitely I do not need a large cap. Do not need a large cap, should have sized down, because as you can see the edges of the wig go over my ears. It is kind of a thing where I could tuck it behind my ear if I wanted to, and it's not too kind of aggressive, if that makes sense. Oh, I quite like the behind the ear look. Obviously because the wig cap is big though, it's kind of pushing my ear out, but you guys kind of get the general gist overall. You know me, always a fan of 5x5 closures, so this is perfect for me. And yeah, I definitely recommend. If you guys have tried this wig before as well, or generally any other wigs from AliPearl, let me know your thoughts below as well. Did you have the same positive experience as me, or did you have any issues? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Again, as always, please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.